Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, issue 1. And I didn't hate the Rebirth issue. I thought the Rebirth issue was perfectly fine. Certainly it was the weakest thing I'd read that week, but it was, it was fine. Whatever.
Doesn't have that honor this week, does it?
Nope.
No, I felt like Hal beating up this random group of criminals looking for information didn't really amount to much. Sinestro goes back to full power.
Oh, that reminds me. I wasn't here when we covered this. Did anyone know why Sinestro was all old?
No.
Because Venditti.
Right,
No.
yeah, okay. Because last I saw him, he was young, and then...
Yeah, he recaps everything that happened except for why he's old man Sinestro.
Yeah.
And then also here they drop on us that Sornik isn't a GL anymore. She's
I think that
somehow
happened in the
shaped...
Sinestro comic.
Yeah, but like at least give us a half a panel or whatever.
You know what? Yeah, give me 2 narration boxes saying she used to be a Green Lantern, but now for this reason she's this.
She actually did what Sinestro wanted to do, and I feel like because I do love the Green Lantern universe, I've just been out of liking it for a little while now. But the fact that Sinestro always wanted the yellow to become a source of order within the universe, in this, she's done that. And it's kind of like, well, wait, so he gets repowered and that makes him like evil cackling Sinestro again? Like,
and then at the end of the issue, he seems to just want to change his mind and be like, right, everyone, instill fear.
Yeah.
Unleash the fear.
I don't get it.
I feel like this is just continuation of Venditti, whatever he was doing in Green Lantern, whereas Green Lanterns is all new.
This is kind of another New 52 situation, isn't it? Where John's just carried the fuck on and ignored the new changes, and Venditti's done the same.
Well, in this case, though, it's more of a problem because we didn't like the previous...
Well, yeah.
Well, that's why they kept Batman and Green Lantern, because they were two consistently well-regarded books, right?
Yeah.
Both in sales and critically. I can't say the same about Green Lantern. I mean...
Yeah,
I didn't think it was that highly thought of at all.
Yeah, in this iteration, not at all. So yeah, Sinestro monologues about bringing fear to the universe. Hal feels the power of fear halfway across the universe.
Which makes sense. He has a link to Parallax, but then again, so should Kyle and anyone else who's had Parallax.
Well, to be fair, Kyle's missing in action, right?
Yeah.
It's worth mentioning there is plans for Kyle at some point, but he's not one of the Green Lanterns right now, so they're keeping it a mystery, so whatever. Right, the big problem I had with this issue, beyond it just being kind of mundane and not really liking what was going on, is at the end it almost got interesting, right? There was a spark of almost interest, because we cut to a random point in space, this green flicker of light happens, and the Green Lantern Corps, John Stewart, Kilowog, Guy Gardner, the whole Corps show up. Right? And I was thinking when this happened, oh wait, right, so maybe this could get interesting, because this is like flashing back to where they disappeared to. Like they're going to explain where they were. We're going to see what was happening during that time that they've been missing for whatever reason. And then John Stewart says, I think we're home. Alright, so this is just them magically appearing again.
Yeah.
Well, it's following on from that Edge of Oblivion mini, isn't it?
Yeah, but he did the big writing mistake of, oh, boy, that was an adventure. And then now we're just going to move on.
Yeah, because I didn't read that mini.
Yeah.
Right, so I have no idea
what
the hell
for
happened.
that. It came out at the same time as Poison Ivy. So I thought, oh, this is going to be a miniseries that stands alone. And no, it just continued whatever their story from Green Lantern Corps was.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I didn't go on past the first.
Yeah, them showing up at the end was almost exciting, and then I realised, oh, they just appeared for no reason. And
Well, the thing is, there might have been a reason at the end of the mini, we just don't know it.
Oh yeah, there might have been, but like...
But like, I don't know, out of all the things you cross over, we've seen... multiple Barry and Wally meetings,
Yeah.
Show us the end of Edge of Oblivion, and then have them from their perspective. Instead of here, we're on a static camera, if this is a movie, and they just pop into existence.
Do you know what's even more surprising? There's not even an editor's note telling you to go read Edge of Oblivion. We're okay because we know that's where they've been. And if we
So-
want
Well,
to
hold
read
on.
that story, we can.
I wouldn't quite sure say we're okay because we're clearly not that okay.
No, what I mean is we're okay that we know where this story took place if we wanted to
yeah,
go
I
and read
suppose,
it.
yeah.
But people who are fresh to this and haven't been following, there's not even an editor's note to tell them, oh, if you want this story, go and read
Right.
Edge of Oblivion.
And that's where I am as a Green Lantern fan. I want to know what's been going on. It would have been nice, you know, but I've always still had my eye kind of on that thing. That's not every fan, you know. So I just
Yeah.
between Green Lantern, which I know is not everyone doesn't like it as much as I do, you know. Green Lantern's kind of in shambles right now, and that saddens me.
Yeah, I mean, Green Lanterns is much better than this. It's rough around the edges, but there is stuff to enjoy in the core of it. Whereas this, like, yeah, I'll say it. Like, I this is my last issue of this. I am now dropped of GLC
Yeah.
until there's another shift in creative.
It's a shame because again, it's another book that's not bad. It's just bland.
Meh.
Yeah, but which a year ago might have been acceptable, but in this current lineup,
Well, that's his whole thing,
that's
like-
not.
Whatever he has planned is so magnificent you couldn't, you know, take him off of it and have him come back later. You know, like writers do that all the time.
Yeah.
You know, this is the opportunity to refresh the Green Lantern. I mean, that's what they're doing with Green Lanterns. You're getting Baz and Jessica Cruz. And here, you're just going to keep redoing everything. We get Sinestro back doing what Sinestro does, and I
don't understand why Sinestro. Why not do something different? Do something new.
Yep. Like, actually be a hero and keep order in the
Even
universe.
just show me some of this stuff with Sarnik.
Yeah.
Like, give that some stuff. I don't know why. He was
yeah.
an old man. It felt like he'd moved on.
Or at least give the scenes that he has in this issue to, like, showing that change of opinion. Like, why is he changing his mind about this? Why is he doing this now? Give us that arc, but
no, they can't.
yeah. So is this the first thing all three of us are dropping? Like, is this completely dropped?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's the thing. Even at least with Red Hood, I can go, well, I don't really know what this book is like, so I can try that. This is the first actual issue. That's it.
Just think though. Just think though. Red Hood's actually surviving longer than another book because Connor's in one more issue.
Well, it's 2 issues of both. It's a rebirth and one issue.
I suppose.
So-
Yeah, we did that with this. I mean, I'd already made up my mind on Red Hood, and I had made up my mind on this as soon as I saw Venditti's name. You know,
Pretty much,
So
but we gave it
it's-
a shot. We tried it, and
the old college try.
so that's Hal Jordan in the Green Lantern Corps issue 1.